Good morning, West High. Good morning, West High. Morning, West High. Today is Friday, May 10th, 1991. Incidentally, there are only 93 hours, 14 minutes, and 36 seconds of class time left until school is out. And seniors, there are only 28 days until we graduate. Here's Jim with a report on AP.
Today marks the midpoint of a 2-week advanced placement testing period that many students have been preparing for years. Each test costs $65 and can lead to 12 hours college credit. The test is graded from 1 to 5, with a 3 being a passing grade. Those who do not pass have the option to take it again.
AP tests probably have two values. The first one and the most obvious one is that if you get a passing grade on the test, then universities all over the United States will give you credit in those subjects. So at West it's possible that you could start at the university as a sophomore. And that's a real value. It's a much cheaper way to complete your freshman year than going and paying regular tuition. They have a second value, and probably one that's much more important, and that is the more difficult the classes you take, the more you benefit. The more you learn, the better off you are in all kinds of areas. You'll do better on your college entrance tests if you've had some honors and AP level classes. You'll do better when you get to college because you're more accustomed to that level of work. So two benefits.
AP testing will continue through next week, so be considerate of those taking these important exams.
Here's a look at a couple of assemblies.
Last Friday was the traditional Spring Sport in Owastanis assembly. First up, we were introduced to the Panthers Senior Brick Orem. The all-freshman Esprit Club had a hot number. The ever-spirited cheerleaders gave another great performance. We also had a look at several of the Owastanis competition pieces. Congratulations to all you spring sports teams, and we wish the senior Owastanis a happy farewell.
Yesterday, the Combined Talent Assembly was held for a well-attended audience. emceed by Michael Kennedy and Ava Caby, the first act was a song entitled "There Was an Old Woman," performed by a group of senior women. Following the seniors, a group of ELP students performed a dance. Lucy Campbell then went on to sing "I Dreamed a Dream." Then the juniors lip-synced a Van Halen favorite. The Esprit favored us with some fancy footwork in this dance number. Angela Scragnis, a freshman, sang "On My Own," accompanied by Stephanie Osler. The juniors lip-synced again, this time to a hit tune written by Cher. At the end of the assembly, a variety of slides were shown detailing student life. It was set to piano music by Quinn Robinson, Sarah Lynn, Stephanie Osler, Debbie Akeda, and Jana Farr. Thank you for all participating in the first of what may prove to be a tradition of one Combined Talent Assembly at West High.
Last Friday and Saturday, Dance Company performed the annual dance concert. Let's have a look.
West High's dance concert was held last Friday and Saturday nights, and it was a great success. The concert, called Shattered Shapes, featured performances by Dance Company and West dance classes, as well as the Owastanis and Esprit.
Most of it is student choreography. That's one of the things about dance concert is the dance company gets to choreograph. The classes, most were choreographed by my aides, who are also dancers. Most of those are either in dance company or in drill team. I did a few of the numbers, but actually very few of the numbers. The opening number I did, the solo that I performed, and then a couple of the other group numbers.
25 dances were performed, including one with a vocal solo by Holly Ripley, a ballet solo by Molly Sandberg, a humorous piece called Bambi Lives, and an improvisational interpretation of a writing by Martha Graham read by Holly Ripley and Jonathan Walker and performed by Arden Clark, Laurie Davis, and Ann McMullen. Laurie Davis also choreographed and performed a solo. These and a variety of other performances made the dance concert well worth seeing.
Here's Katie with Sport! Ouch!
West High came out strong and tough this year with a season score of 11 wins and 3 losses. Due to bad weather, West High was unable to play yesterday's game, so listen to announcements for the rescheduled game.
Well, we're in first place right now, but we have one more game to play with Woods Cross. That's scheduled for this afternoon, but looking at the weather, probably won't be played until tomorrow or possibly on Monday. And, if we win that, then we go as a first-place team because we beat Murray twice, so we'll go in the tournament as the first-place team. We'll have a playoff game next Thursday or Friday, and it looks like we'll play a team from Region 5, which is Logan, Skyview, those teams up north. And I have no idea at this point who the fifth-place team up there is, but that's who we play. And we'll play on our field.
Good job, boys tennis team, on taking region, and good luck at state.
Next, Katie files this report on the crosswalk situation.
Just recently, another West High student was hit while crossing this crosswalk. This incident leaves many people wondering how many more times it has to happen before something will be done.
In the crosswalk out here in front of the school at 3rd West and 2nd North after school one afternoon, a student here at the school was in a hurry, apparently darted across the crosswalk and was struck by a car in the intersection.
Since I've taught here at West, which was 1975, there have been approximately 13. I haven't seen all of them actually, but I've witnessed most of what has happened. There's a twofold problem. Number one, I think cars travel far too quickly going by the school, and I don't think the students have taken the responsibility to look out for themselves. So,
anytime you're crossing at a crosswalk, even though you have the markings in the streets, the signs at the side of the road, you really have to be extra cautious because, as I'm sure everyone's experienced, the motorists just don't always stop for you merely because you're in a crosswalk. You have to watch, look both ways, make sure that those cars do stop before you proceed on into the crosswalk or across the street.
I've considered many things. I think maybe a flashing light would help somewhat, but I think people are just going to have to learn to obey the rules that have already been established.
It usually takes some serious accidents or some deaths before any real change takes place in a situation like this.
I don't really know whose responsibility it is when someone gets hit. The car always wins, I know that, so I think we should say it's a student's responsibility.
You've heard of defensive driving before. Well, you have to be defensive as a pedestrian too. And always watch out what the cars are doing, and don't go unless it's clear and they have stopped for you in a crosswalk.
The Western Roundup is coming up. Get your date now. Tonight, between 8 and 10 p.m. on Channel 7, there will be a special presentation called The Thin Blue Line. West High will show this a week from today at 1:30 p.m. in room 109. The following week, the 21st, Judge Tyrone Medley will speak on the subject at 1:30 p.m. in room 109. Students can work off of you by seeing the film and attending the presentation. If you see the film at home, you'll need to write a paragraph about it for credit. Everyone is encouraged to see the film and come to the lecture. And that's the way it is this Friday, May 10th. See you next week.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.